Okay, so I'm gonna do this update and include some little pictures of our dude that we're all fighting and praying so hard for. If you're new here, this is Desmond. This is my 6-year-old, about to be 7-year-old, wonderful little boy. He is my second of 4 children as a single mother. And we are currently about 4 hours away from home up at the only closest major children's hospital, actively essentially fighting for his life against a very, very, very rare form of lymphatic cancer. I'm gonna put a little trigger warning here for like gross/medical trauma stuff. So January 15th of 2024, when he was 4 years old, Desmond was diagnosed with something called pericardial lymphangiomatosis, which is so rare that there are only 36 other cases in the world, and he is only the third child out of all of those 36 cases to ever be diagnosed with this condition. As you can tell by this lovely little x-ray, all of this lovely white stuff is essentially lymphatic fluid that he collects and pools within his heart, his lung, and his right lung, and the free space within his abdomen. And this is what that fluid looks like when it comes out. It is very thick and very fibrous, and obviously it makes breathing and heart beating and other things very, very difficult when all of that thick, yucky fluid is stuck in your heart pumping and breathing spaces, such as the lining of the pericardial space and the pleural space, which is heart and lung. This essentially is just like, him drowning from the inside. And over the last 4 years, or 3 years, however long it's been, he has been on an oral chemo every single day to try to fight the production of that lymphatic fluid. But seemingly after putting in a pericardial window, which is a hole essentially stitched into the outer lining of his heart so the fluid can't pool and compress his heart like it tried to 3 years ago, and after several attempts to try to scar up and kind of stop the flow to his lung with an atrocious procedure where they essentially go in and put in a chemical liquid that burns and scars up the outside of